Hi, and welcome to the Word of the Week. This week's word is attire. Now, keeping with our theme for the month of April, which is bringing your A game, you may think, well, what does attire have to do with it? Well, let's think about the A game that a lot of people bring. Sports is the great example, and that's what inspired this whole series. So we're in the NBA Finals phase right now. We're in the playoffs. When was the last time you turned on TV and saw LeBron James starting a game out wearing a sweaty uniform or wearing his jeans and a hoodie? It doesn't happen. Right? He shows up on the floor, he's wearing a clean uniform, and it's the same uniform everybody else is wearing. He dresses his part. When's the last time that you went into a doctor's office and your doctor greeted you wearing a pair of sweatpants and a hoodie? Not going to happen. Your doctor dresses the part. And you see, we all have to do that to some degree. Now, it's a sad fact of life that people judge us by our appearance. I wish it wasn't that way, but that's the way the game runs. That's the way life is. And understand that people will make judgments of you based on the first thing that they see. Right? We work first visually. We see something. Then we might listen to you. We might hear what you're having to say. And then we might be able to observe your actions and then get to know you. But a lot of times that first impression is the hardest one to beat. And if someone does not look the part that they're playing, then we're less likely to want to give them the credit that they deserve for whatever it may be. Now, I do a lot of different things in my life. I run a martial arts school. I'm a musician. And as a martial arts school owner, I'm not only teaching martial arts, but I'm running a business. So depending on what I'm doing, I have to dress differently. When I'm teaching classes, I wear athletic wear, but it's fairly comfortable and casual, but also slightly professional, a little more dressy, if you will, athletic wear. So people can look at me and say, "Oh yeah, he's a teacher, he's an athlete," but you know, it's not like I'm in here wearing a tank top and shorts, like if I was doing a really hardcore workout. When I'm playing in one of my bands, well, depending on the band I'm playing with, I have to dress differently. If I'm playing with one of the party funk bands that I play with, I'm going to dress a little funky. I'm going to wear a cool shirt and maybe a hat and some jeans or nice dressy jeans, but it's always going to look a little stylish. If I get a gig playing with if I'm playing with an orchestra, I'm going to wear a tux. Right? So depending on the circumstance, I need to change my attire to fit in with that situation and to present the best image possible. If I'm going to go to have a meeting with a corporation, maybe about doing a program for them, well, depending on who I'm meeting with, I may go in with just nice little polo shirt or with my school logo and a nice pair of dress pants. Or if I'm meeting with a high-level executive, I might want to wear a suit. Right? So you have to think about what image do you want to present to people, because that's the first thing they see, and that's the first thing that they're going to be thinking about, and it affects you. From a competitive standpoint, it's very important for me when I was competing to wear a uniform that looked nice, because it helped accentuate movement, but it also made the judges look at me as opposed to someone just competing wearing a t-shirt like their school shirt and their pants, that, oh, he's a serious competitor. The other guy may be pretty good, but the first thing that goes to your mind is, oh, he's not as serious because he hasn't invested in himself. So, is it right that people judge us on our appearance? Absolutely not. But understand that this does happen. It's part of the game. And if you want to be an A-game player, if you want to be at the top of your game, then you need to look the part. Now, here at the school, we have our own dress code, and it's important that our students adhere to that dress code. It's there for a reason. Because when you put on your uniform, it means you're putting on and in your mind that it's time to do your practice. It's time to do your Kung Fu. It's time to do your Tai Chi. Whether that means going in and working out hard in the Kung Fu class and sweating, or whether it means coming into Tai Chi class and relaxing and chilling out. When you have your uniform on, that's your sign that you're putting yourself into that space and into that moment. So I was always taught at a young age that if you want to do your best, you should always try to look your best. And it's really worked for me. Whenever I have a situation where I really need to feel like I've got to put my A game on, I put my A clothes on. Right? When I'm bumming around the house, I can look like a bum. When I'm out when I'm putting on the best show, I want to put the best show on possible. It doesn't mean that you have to wear designer clothes. It just means that you need to dress the part. What is the part that you want to play? What is the part that you want people to think that you play? And it's not about ego, it's not about status, it's about presenting yourself in the best light possible and about representing who you are and what you stand for. All right, I hope that this gives you something to think about and to chew on, and that you consider what are the impressions that you're giving other people. And if you can step your game up just a notch by dressing up a little bit, by making sure that you look your best, if that can make you go one step further, isn't it worth it? All right, hope you enjoyed this week's lesson. Hope to see you next week.